Starting at power forward. Still very early. In here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Clint Capella is out there with Chris. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Paul George. And it's Fox in at the one spot. Passes to Gordon. Now Fox. Over Parker. Here's Chris. Houston gets it back. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Gordon. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Gordon so good at sizing up the defense quickly and then burning them off the catch and shoot.
Here is Parker. On the wing, Giannis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fox kicks to Chris. Feeds to Fox. Back to Gordon. The three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Giannis sets a screen for Parker from 13. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Rockets are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Fox. Gordon with a screen on Powell. Fox from outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. 6-point game.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Fox passes to Gordon. It's George on the wing. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Ingram kicks to Powell. And there's the pass to Parker. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
No good on that one.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
And he's good on the second. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. But let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
You know, one thing Greg the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
And now here's Chris. Outside Gordon. From deep, Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Gordon missing. Thunder trailing by 3. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Fox. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Parker passes to Powell. Parker outside, shoots over Capella, and too long on the shot.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Good work there as it goes. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Capella covering. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City gets it back. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Fox. And now here's Chris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Houston needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Fox. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And so Powell will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing here by 8. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And here is Fox after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Parker outside with the drive, and Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. It's blocked. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Got us a screen on Fox. Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to draw the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard him.
The Rockets making a switch here. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Clint Capella. Marcus Morris comes in for Marquise Chris. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And Tony Parker drops them both. Rockets leading by 3. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now Brown. Paul George missing from long range. There's a good screen. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Maxey. George with no one around. Another miss by Houston. Oklahoma City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brown against Hibbert. Out to the right wing. Now Parker. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Parker against Maxey. Hibbert kicks to Maxey. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Walker finds George. Lets a floater go. Got a hand on it.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Parker with it. Williams a screen on Maxey. And Parker, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And Parker, terrific at drawing the foul there. He's as good as anybody at initiating the contact.
And that one falls for Parker. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Maxey kicks to George. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Morris with a screen on Williams. And that one's good. George.
PG's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Houston in the lead. Antetokounmpo is out there with Ingram. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Brown. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, you got to stay on your feet when you're guarding Gordon, because this guy knows exactly how to use that pump fake to good effect.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Powell, he's jacked in for Brown. And Gordon drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Powell sets a screen for Ingram. He drains the quick shot. Ingram's got 8 points.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Pass to Fox. Gordon with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Fox. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Powell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ingram wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Fox kicks to Jones. Gordon outside. They get it again. Capella. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Schroeder. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, I really appreciate Dennis Schroeder's willingness to sacrifice his body to make plays.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is, because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best, when he's putting blinding speed to use. He doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective. Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
Outside Gordon. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Down low. Stolen. One-on-one here. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Rockies' Chris. He's checked in for Capella.
And now a moment to see the stats for Powell. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shakes him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Fox has a lot of game. He's really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
First free throw is good. That one misses. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And that one, good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Ingram passes to Powell. Back to Ingram. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Walker with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Fox. Another miss by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out left to the wing. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. And that one, good. Giannis has got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Gordon. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter. He's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
And that one's good. Ingram.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Rockets trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Lobbed up there for Fox. It's stolen by Schroeder. In the corner, Powell with it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Giannis sets a screen for Ingram. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Rockets trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Marquise Chris. Morris comes in for Derek Jones. Paul George is checked in for Walker. And Maxey's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to George. Outside, Maxey. And they'll get another chance.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ingram outside. Parker, a screen on George. Here's Ingram. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Hibbert against Parker. Gordon, the pass to Morris. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Again, the miss by Morris. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Parker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Tony Parker, 2 shots.
That's good from Parker. Houston making a switch. Capella's checked in. And Parker drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Hibbert. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Gordon outside. Here's Capella. Back to Hibbert. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Ingram. From deep, George. Thunder with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Capella against Parker. Drops one in from the wing. Parker's got 9.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
They're going to be out on the road for a bit. You want to win early because those trips feel twice as long when you're getting beat.
You're not wrong about that one, Shaq. I mean, it hurts when you're on the losing tour.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Thunder.
When you create second chance opportunities, what they have, it's hard for an opponent to overcome.
This could have been a tighter game, but the offensive rebounding has turned it into a laugher. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. They've got Clint Capella. Fox is out there with Gordon. And there's Chris. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Rockets on defense. It's an 18-point game. Gordon against Powell. Here's Ingram.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
Here's Fox, and the rejection by Giannis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And they recover it. It's hauled in by Paul George.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Fox finds Gordon. And Fox has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Chris. From outside the arc. Another shot. And Capella with the layup.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
And here is Parker. He's got 9. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 7.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Fox, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low-percentage junk there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Capella sets a screen for Fox over Parker. Tries again, and it's Capella missing. The Thunder leading by 21. Giannis outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
For the Thunder, Robert Williams comes in for Ingram, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Parker. And a change for the Rockets. Morris is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Schroeder looking around. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. George with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Fox from 13 feet. It goes down. Fox has got 13.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Powell sets a screen for Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gordon with no one around. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 20. Giannis outside. To the right side. Oklahoma City moving it around. The Thunder with another miss. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Both teams will make substitutions.
And for blocks, the interior D really not their strong suit. Just top 20 in the league. They never really developed that tough interior presence that most teams desire.
And their rebounding really was a strength. Maybe their stats weren't tops in the league, but their work ethic was as good as it gets. The pass to Akpala. Brown against Fox. Brown down low. He kicks it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. And that'll be his third foul so far.
13 foul.
Here's Akpala, defended by George. On the wing, Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Akpala. Excellent D there from George. Rockets trail by 18. Now Fox. He's got 13. To George. Bounce pass from Morris. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Houston.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Free throw no good for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Parker outside. Passes it to Giannis. Lets it go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Giannis has got 12.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Outside, George, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the Thunder, Kessler. Shot.
On defense, Oklahoma City. 16-point lead. And here's George for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Offensive rebound. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Takes a three. That shot off. And so it's Oklahoma City riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Thunder. 15-point game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. We've got Antetokounmpo. Powell is out there with Tony Parker. Then it's Brandon Ingram. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Giannis gets it to go.
Man, I like the confidence from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's so good at playing within himself, taking his time, measuring the shot, and then knocking it down.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
I tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Giannis. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 17. Fox passes to Gordon. Powell with the steal. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And they double up Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Outside Gordon. Back to Fox. Not going to go that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they pick up 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Rockets trail by 19. Gordon with it. To the middle. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Gordon against Giannis. Off target on the 15-footer.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Rockets trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gordon kicks to Fox. Pass to Chris. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
So far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Looking to end his cold spell, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Fox.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Ingram outside. Parker, a screen on George. Ingram with it. George picks him up and stolen by Chris. Gordon against Powell. And it's Gordon penetrating. Outside, Fox. Gordon the pass to Chris. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox. The shot comes out. So the Thunder will take it the other way. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The pass to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Gordon dishes to Fox. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Inside. Good. Nice job down low. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Fox with the screen for George. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Chris. Ingram against George. Pass to Fox. Knocks it loose. Out to Chris. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Chris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Here's Parker. Passes it to Powell. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gordon. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 26 points for him.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for Oklahoma City.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Antetokounmpo finds Ingram. Now here's Powell. 5 on the clock, and the 3-ball is good.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Outside, Gordon fires the 3, and it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 16-point lead. Now here's Powell. Ingram outside. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And here is Fox. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one after a win against Phoenix. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Martin. Jaren Jackson is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Doncic in at the point.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Now Cunningham. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
And with Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
LeBron against Barnes. Cunningham dishes it to James. Over Barnes. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make him off.
Pass to Doncic. LeBron against Barnes. Martin for three. The shot off that time.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Barnes. And the pass to Varejao. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5.
Oh,
yes!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's Doncic. Outside Martin. Varejao setting the pick for Martin. Passes it to Varejao. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Oladipo. Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Carter pulls it in.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
LeBron kicks to Oladipo. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. It's stolen by Adebayo. Going inside over Jackson. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
And here is Doncic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Martin. Valanciunas with a screen on Oladipo. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Cincinnati. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That's his first foul. And Cincinnati will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Reddish comes in for James. Oubre's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Grant Williams is checked in for Jaren Jackson. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Barnes. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Ty Jerome in for Luka Doncic. Here's Horton-Tucker. Clock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Jerome. Fires from the line.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Oubre passes to Horton-Tucker. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cincinnati shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Johnson. One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. The Cavaliers trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Monk with the ball. Five to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Jerome, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Monk, the pass to Jerome. Now, Thibault. On the wing, Monk. And nothing is falling for him right now. Cincinnati leading by 11. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Valanciunas finds Monk. Softly drops in the floater.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he gets it back. Count that one. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And it goes down 2 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Jerome. A second chance effort. Can't get the layup. And so it's Cincinnati holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cincinnati? And so Doncic will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 11. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Jackson. Martin is out there with Doncic. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Verjao in at the 5 down low. Now here's James after Luka Doncic's miss. James looking around. Adebayo with a screen for Cunningham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Martin dishes to Doncic. Verjao with a screen on LeBron. Doncic, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. Moves back up. And James pulls it down. Cincinnati leading by 13. Pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now here is Martin. No points in the game yet for him. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jackson passes to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
And even if Martin goes through ups and downs in other parts of his game, they can still depend on his three-point shooting. And he tends to be very consistent from long range.
LeBron with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here is Martin. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Now James. He's got 10. Oladipo for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 10. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Doncic against James. Shot from 12. It's not going to go for him. And it's Cincinnati the other way. Cunningham outside. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Doncic kicks to Barnes, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Last game for Cincinnati, they picked up the W against the Jazz. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Here's James. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. James has got the lead up to 14 now for Cincinnati. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Doncic against James. From the arc. That one's good, and the Cincinnati lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Cunningham finds Adebayo. Doncic against Cunningham. Floats one, and James with the layup. LeBron's got 14.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
LeBron against Doncic. There's the pass to Jackson. Varejao setting the pick for Barnes. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Cunningham's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Doncic right side. Over Oladipo. And a beautiful finish by Doncic. He has 5.
And the mid-range no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Cincinnati, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Cincinnati will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Reddish comes in for LeBron. Oubre's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Cunningham. And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And here is Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Oubre. Monk. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
And he knocks down the first one. And Cincinnati making a change here. Bassey's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cincinnati leading by 10. Here's Horton-Tucker. Passes it to Oubre. Almost, but it rolls out. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Monk. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. 1:46 left in the first half. Oubre, good. And Cincinnati leads by 12.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Valanciunas. It's blocked. Oubre, left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Monk. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA.
Take a break.
Feels
Take
lucky
a break.
they found a new
2
home.
shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Oubre. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Jerome. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Monk, the pass to Williams. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Horton Tucker. Reddish the pass to Horton Tucker. Banked in off the glass. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 14 now for Cincinnati.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Thibault. And Valanciunas now atop the key.
Cincinnati foul. Charles Bassey.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Valanciunas. Williams kicks to Monk. Williams a screen on Oubre. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 4. And the wing jumper offline. Now here's Reddish. Monk defending. Oubre left side. Over Thibault. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And so it's Cincinnati sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out, not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, folks. A lot to catch up on around the league. Let's take a look at games that have already gone final. The 76ers picked up the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Now that was a hard-fought win in overtime.
Oh, we all saw that one coming. Well, maybe not you, Ernie.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Adebayo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Carter in at the 5. Three-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And for Cleveland, Martin is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Jackson. And it's Varejao in at the 5 spot. That one's good, and the Cincinnati lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 14. Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. First team.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
The first one falls.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
No good on the second free throw. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Cincinnati. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, Cincinnati leading by 13. Now the pass to Oladipo. Adebayo with the ball. Fade away. Off the left rim and out. Doncic feeling it out. Over Cunningham. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's Martin missing. Martin's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Passes it to Cunningham. Pass to LeBron. Cincinnati again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barnes passes to Doncic. Outside Martin. Back to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. In the corner, it's James. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called, Cleveland. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Doncic passes to Barnes. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. Jackson misses. Cincinnati leading by 14. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Drills the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Doncic. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Doncic has gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden against Oladipo. Here's Farajao. Great D that time from Adebayo. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
James against Doncic. Farajao with a screen on James. And it's Doncic missing.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And it's LeBron missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Martin. Back to Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
James outside. Carter with a screen on Doncic. And it's good for 2. LeBron's got 21.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. It's good. Doncic has got 11.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Cincinnati.
LeBron dishes to Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cincinnati. The first free throw is good. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Williams finds Monk. Here's Jerome. The 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Oubre for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams passes to Monk. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Over Cunningham. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Monk. He has 6.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Reddish kicks to Cunningham. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Johnson. And here's Cincinnati. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Reddish. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jerome. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Inside. The jump hook. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Cincinnati. Here's Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for Cincinnati, Cam Reddish, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. No free throws, good from Reddish. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Martin wide open. He fires. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Martin's got 9.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Adebayo with a screen for Cunningham. Unloads from 9. Adebayo with the bucket. And Cincinnati leads by 20.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Doncic against LeBron. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cincinnati ahead, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's James. Cunningham is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Adebayo in at the 4. Oladipo outside. Cunningham outside. Carter sets the pick for Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Doncic.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Barnes can't get it to go. Cincinnati leading by 22. Now here's Cunningham. James and the dunk by James.
Well, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Martin. The kick out to Barnes. Offline with his 3. It's Oladipo on the wing. Adebayo high post. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title. And it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Martin, the pass to Varejao. Martin trying to free himself up. Good on the shot.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Cincinnati calls timeout. Present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The pass to Baldwin and stolen by Williams. Here's Jerome. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough. Yeah, I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Now, here's Monk. Oh, that's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's McBride. Kicks it out to Johnson for the three, and he recovers it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul. Shooting for Cincinnati, Jalen Johnson at the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one. So Johnson hits two of them. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last four MVP winners all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Here's McBride. Oubre, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And great, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
3 shots.
And per minute,
3
not
shots.
far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
And he hits the first of 3. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
That one is no good. And he nails the 3rd. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's McBride. Johnson, a wide open look, and another 3 for Cincinnati.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Jerome. To the inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Here's McBride. Passes to Baldwin. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Monk with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Pass to Jerome. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Johnson the screen. Here's Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Jerome. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. That one a little long. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Johnson down low. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Monk. Jacks up a three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. So it's Cincinnati now. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Thibault. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cincinnati.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any teams.
The first free throw is good. Kay Cunningham's checked in for Kelly Oubre. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Cunningham, left side. Again, Cincinnati scored.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here's Thybulle. On the wing, Monk. Cans the shot from the wing.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Here's Horton Tucker. So we see Cincinnati get the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basket, and to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Miles Turner out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. Now here's Young. Outside Porter. The 3-ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Kennard outside. 3-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Porter finds Young. About a minute into this first quarter. Wood high post.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Here's Harris, and he banks in the layup.
And Kennard, well-schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Kobe grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Kennard. He picked up 10 in his last game. For 3, Randall. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lets a floater go. Got a hand on it.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
Harris passes to Bryant.
Back to Harris. Three-pointer. The shot misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Young.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Kennard outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. Puts up a three. Can't get it to drop. Now Portland takes it the other way. Outside Porter. Pass to Mitchell. Bryant against Young. Back to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 now.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Harris outside. Bryant outside. The three. Wood grabs the board. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Porter, the pass to Young. Back to Porter. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Mitchell. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Golden State calls timeout. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell against Kennard. Pass to Harris. Out to the wing. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Portland grabs the miss. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Greg.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Kennard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Porter with it, now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Young. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Harris. He really had an off game against the Bulls. Again, Golden State.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Timeout called, Portland. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Murphy. Fires for 3. And he buries his first look.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Terry. Here's Smith. Covered by Boucher. Williams from long range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Graham, the pass to Green. Pass to Freedom. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Terry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the basket by Hield.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
Now here's Green. It's a 10-point game. Freedom, a screen on Williams. Graham against Williams. To the wing, right side. 4-3, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Terry. Pass to Smith. Outside, Williams. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Some good touch there from Darren Williams. He can still be a dependable shooter from deep.
Now Green. And there's Graham. That one's good. The assist by Green. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. The Warriors have got 6 of 14 in so far. Williams against Graham. Pass to Terry. There's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Trailblazers have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Williams against Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Freedom inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Warriors basketball.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers up 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
25. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
On the court right now for Portland, Michael Porter out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Miles Turner, then there's Mitchell, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Portland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Pass to Porter, takes the 3. That one doesn't drop, so Golden State will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
The Warriors trailing. Kennard outside. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Bryant, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Porter, the pass to Turner. Now here's Young, covered by Bryant. And here's Randall. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bryant, a screen on Young. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, Portland grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Young, the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Turner. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Young. 14 points for him last game against Detroit.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Turner. Back to Porter. Pass to Wood for three. Kennard with the rebound. The Warriors have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Bryant with it. Launches a three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Mitchell finds Porter. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bryant outside. Wiseman a screen on Porter. And here's Bryant outside. And the Warriors miss again. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Trae Young, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Timeout.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the Warriors call time here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Bryant outside. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. Pass to Randall. Bryant outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Now here's Porter. There's the triple. Randall pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bryant with it, and it's Young picking him up. Bryant, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. You can't give away possessions like that.
And the Warriors make some changes. Eubanks comes in for Wiseman, and Hield is subbed in for Tobias Harris. Murphy, he's checked in for Portland. Graham comes in for Young. The Warriors shooting a low 28% so far in this one. And here's Bryant outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bryant's got 7 points.
This has been a really rough start for him, hitting on just 1 out of 10 tries.
Graham against Bryant. The 3 from Mitchell. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Fades back. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Murphy. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a sixth sense.
Hield passes to Kennard. Randall, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. And stolen by Wood. Outside Mitchell. Now Graham. Back to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Hield.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
There's a screen. And here's Bryant outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers. And some changes here for the Warriors. Smith, he's checked in for Randall. Terry comes in for Kennard. And Williams is subbed in for Bryant. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Williams against Graham. Back to Freedom. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Tuesday and then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Hassan Whiteside. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Williams against Graham. Pass to Terry. And here's Smith. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Fires, high post. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. Graham with it. Here's Murphy. Lets it go from deep. Here's Boucher. Smith with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Over to the wing. Here's Eubanks. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Still something that Darren Williams does very well, playing with the ball and making the right pass.
Pass to Murphy. Freedom, a screen on Hield. Freedom with it. Left side, Graham. Boucher outside. Green finds Boucher. Now here's Graham. The 3. Doesn't go for him. Here's Terry. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Oh, great D that time from Graham. The Trailblazers shooting 41% in this game. And here's Boucher, covered by Smith. Boucher passes to Graham. There's 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Boucher, the bucket, on the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Hield for 3. That shot off the mark. And that concludes the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 14. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and roll, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Portland Trailblazers.
Their work on the glass is one reason they've been in control of this game, playing bully ball. Right, Ernie?
Why would you ask me? I'm not a bully.
Yes, you are.
Ask Shaq. He's the bully.
No, you're the bully around here.
Whatever.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that one will not be easy, but it's winnable. If they play well, man, they can get that W.
Yeah, you're right. They might not need their A game, but at least they'll need their B game.
What about an A- game?
I used to get in trouble for A-minuses.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Julius Randle. Kobe Bryant is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
So it's Portland now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Kennard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris's shot is good.
Well, Tobias just going strong that time.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Mitchell. Wood outside. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And that one's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Young, following the score by Golden State. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's Young with the 3.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Harris passes to Kennard. Bryant outside. This one for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Wood's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young with it. Outside Porter from the arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Randle, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Turner, a screen on Bryant. Pass to Wood. Looking to end the drought. Kobe grabs the miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Shoots from 12. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Bryant, the pass to Wiseman. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. And now it's just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Number 1, Trae Young.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Porter, the pass to Mitchell. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Wood, a screen on Bryant. Young. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Wiseman, pass to Harris. And here's Bryant outside. That one no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Young. And here's Mitchell. Porter in the post. He's against Wiseman. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Kennard finds Bryant. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Portland leading. Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Pass to Porter to stop the drought. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors make some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Wiseman. Smith comes in for Randall. And Terry subbed in for Kennard. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Warriors make some changes. Fields checked in for Tobias Harris, and Williams is subbed in for Bryant. And also a switch here for Portland. Boucher's checked in for Wood. Outside, Williams. Pass to Smith. Here's Terry. On target from range. 6 points for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Portland trailing here. Now Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Murphy's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Terry. Smith with a screen on Green. Here's Terry on the take. Williams from long range. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Healed from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside heel. Williams with the screen. And here's Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. And it's Freedom with a rebound. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Williams, a screen on Green. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Young. Freedom inside. Eubanks is there. Kept alive.
Golden State foul.
Timeout called. Portland.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
big group substitution here for Portland. Turner, he's checked in for Freedom. Christian Wood comes in for Boucher. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Murphy. And Graham subbed in for Green. Here's Graham. Over Bryant. They get it back. Another shot. And scoring inside is Turner. Turner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Bryant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And both free throws good for Bryant. Portland leading. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
The Warriors have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Bryant. 11 points in the game. Kennard outside. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
And Kennard picks up the other end of that phone and says, I'll answer with a 3.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. We've got Miles Turner, Christian Wood out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. Here's Young. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll go on Michael Porter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the inside. Here's Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Randall on the screen. And here's Bryant outside. No good there. And it's Portland the other way. They've led by as many as 14.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Young, the pass to Porter. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
You set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Pass to Harris. Shoots over Young. That one a little long.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Excellent D there from Bryant.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Randall, the pass to Bryant. Kennard with it. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Bryant outside. Drills it from deep. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Outside Mitchell takes a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Porter against Bryant. Randall on the screen. No good from outside.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Mitchell, the pass to Young. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Bryant outside. Here's the pick to halt the run. And again, no good by Golden State.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Young. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now Randall. Inside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Mitchell against Kennard. Pass to Young. Shoots over Bryant. Young missing again.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Bryant outside. Over Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Christian Wood picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Dubs, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Timeout called, Portland. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Portland has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Young against Bryant. On the wing, Porter. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Bryant. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Portland, no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Here's Young. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Not perfect, but does the important work to make it a 2-possession game.
The Warriors trailing. Kennard outside. Randall outside. And Turner with the block. And they'll keep possession. And it's Wiseman missing. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Mitchell with the ball. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bryant. Randall is screen on Young. Clock at 6. Bryant off the left rim and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Now Randall. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Randall is screen on Mitchell. And here's Bryant outside. Porter pulls it in.
but you make strides to get back in the ball game. But an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Turner passes to Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
So the first of three is good, and that puts him up 5. The second free throw drops, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
The nation once again give it up for your Warriors.
1:07 left in the final quarter. Wiseman, a screen on Porter. Bryant, the pass to Harris. Here's the 3. Kennard can't get it to go. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Wood. Here's Young. Turner, a screen on Bryant. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Warriors, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Bryant. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 6. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. He connects! And now they trail by just 4. So it's Portland now. They've led by as many as 14. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
For Portland, Donovan Mitchell at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Pass to Smith. Harris on the wing. Back to Smith. 4-3. The shot no good. So the Trailblazers winning. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant...